What's DV Radio?
DV Radio is for you, the veteran, active duty service member, caregiver, and civilian supporter of the military. DVRadio.net is the online veteran network made for and by veterans. From original shows to syndication, you can find it here on DVRadio.net. In an effort to continue our mission and make better quality shows for each and every one of you, visit our Patreon at patreon.com/DVRadio. Whether you can only pledge $1 per month or that entire $1 million inheritance your uncle left you, there's a tier with rewards waiting for you. So why not keep DV Radio running and get rewarded at the same time? Head to patreon.com/DV Radio now. That's patreon.com/DV Radio. DV Radio.
I've noticed that since this shit happened, a lot of prices have risen. I don't know if you guys have noticed or not. A lot of prices have risen on objects, like goods that we would normally source from China have went up, and I'm like not really surprised.
No, I noticed because most of the stuff that I usually get's already high priced from being in Alaska.
Right.
That's true.
They call it the Alaska discount plus 15%.
Something
guys,
like that, dude. Fucking ridiculous.
You guys might as well be considered Canadians.
Just about.
Well, at least then I'd have health care.
Right? You're junior Canadians. You're the poor Canadians. You're the Canadian throwaways.
Please remember, the views and opinions expressed by this show or any other show on DV Radio and its guests are strictly those of said individuals and do not reflect those of the DV Radio staff nor the staff of dysfunctional veterans.
Online and on the go on your mobile device.
Listeners' discretion is advised.
Wait a minute, I said it. You ain't heard nothing.
I remember saying something like, I believe in America.
It was there that I knew that I belonged.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass.
It meant being somebody in a neighborhood that was full of nobodies.
And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Now take your position.
All right, ladies, buckle up. All right, here we go. Hold your ears, folks.
It's.
Don't say it, please. Don't say it.
It's showtime! It's showtime!
I might have just prolapsed my rectum.
This shit is ridiculous!
So you bitch when it's too big and you bitch when it's too little.
I want a Frosty. Can I have a Frosty too?
Damn crayon stuck in my teeth.
How many dicks per serving?
Alright, somebody needs to shut their vibrator off.
These are going to get soggy fast.
It's going to throw my ass when I go to buy a new one, I can tell you that.
I want my participation trophy!
Triggered.
Alright, that's all I got. I shot my load.
Now, there's a middle image you'll never get rid of.
Well, shit happens.
Oh.
You're tuned in to WDVR on DVRadio.net or by searching DV Radio on the free Live 365 app on your mobile device.
That is how it is right here on WDVR, DVRadio.net. This is Barracks Talk Live. I'm Boulderwood. I sound like shit because I feel like shit, and I'm sick as a motherfucker. But we got Google, Oink, and Frosty with us tonight. DV6 said he was going to be on. Then he crashed and burned like the little bitch that he is. Recoil is having family over tonight. Grown-ass motherfucking man is taking care of business because that's what a grown-ass motherfucking man does. How's everybody doing on this Saturday, February 15th, 2020?
Doing good.
Hanging in there.
Hey, what, Chip? I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
I'm going to catch you like a spider monkey.
Oh, we're doing good, man.
So, if you're listening to us, obviously you've seen the post that said we're only going to go on for an hour tonight. If you hear my voice, it's about gone, and I am not going to talk for 2 fucking hours and lose the rest of my voice. So, fuck yourself if you want us to go on longer tonight. It's not fucking happening. Plus, Frosty and Oink will be going to, what is the damn thing called? Battlegrounds. What is the get-together tonight?
It's just basically a meet and greet, I think, with these folks and get some, just folks together, get to recognize who they are, meet some of their supporters. But they're meeting down at the Frosted Axe here in Anchorage, which is an axe throwing facility. I don't know if you've ever seen some of those that have events they have on ESPN and stuff like that now.
Yes, I actually would love to go to an axe throwing facility because I don't have an axe in my backyard or nowhere to throw it. No, I'm joking. Those actually look cool. I would like to do something like that. You guys are going together, or how is that working out tonight?
I think we're gonna try to meet up there. That way, we could represent DV Radio, DV as a whole, to these guys and show them that we're not a one interview and done type of thing with these folks. Obviously it's a veteran thing for it allows combat veterans, dealing with PTSD and TBIs to get a chance to come up to Alaska free of charge and experience the beauty that's up here, both in the winter and in the summer. So it's a great organization, and just starting out, they've been a little while now, but again, just showing that support for those other organizations that assist veterans.
Cool. I look forward to hearing what you guys do out there. If you guys take any video or pictures, or happen to get an in-field interview, we might have it here on TV Radio. I'm not going to say I want you to do that or anything. Hint. But it would be cool. Just saying. Frag Out Drag Out was not new Friday night. Neither will Service Dog Show Sunday, which is February 16th. Neither one of them will be new this week because, again, I've been dying. The plague hit me like it did Europe back in the 1300s. It fucking killed me. And I was like, fuck the world this week. But, no, I'm okay. It's just a fucking annual winter cold. It just hit harder this year and later than it normally does. So don't worry. Everything will be back to normal, hopefully very soon. The Frag Out Drag Out that was scheduled for this week may or may not air next week. We'll find out with Nevermore and Oink and Frosty and Fester how they record next week. I don't know what's going to happen. But the Service Dog Show with Joaquin Watai and Scab of the Scab and Scout Chronicles will be all new next Sunday. It is a dire show that needs to get out. I didn't know that. Nobody tells me these things until after the fact. So, but it will be new, and it will be next week on its regular schedule. That's February 23rd at 8 p.m. Media Litter Sandwich and Ruck Up podcast will be new this week, unless I'm missing something. I haven't read any other shit to read to you guys, so I'm not going to read it, and just know that it's going to be regular schedule this week for Media Litter Sandwich and Ruck Up Monday and Tuesday. I'm sorry, you guys. I know it's like a fucked up Saturday listening to me and my pubescent sounding voice, because I know that's what it sounds like, because I can hear it. It sounds like I'm going through puberty every 5 seconds. I go, hey, how you guys doing? Hey. But I don't apologize. What's been happening at the farm this week, Google?
I don't know, because I've been in school, but I do know that 6 is rolling out either Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yes, he did tell me he would be down at my house by next Saturday.
Yep.
I sort of see that happening if he does, roll out Monday or Tuesday.
Tuesday or Wednesday?
Tuesday or Wednesday. My fault. God.
Well, it's only because he's got an appointment on Tuesday at the VA, so he's got to go up there.
Gotcha.
And then we're supposed to get some pretty bad snow Tuesday into Wednesday. So I don't know what the hell his plan is.
I got you. So be on the lookout for 6 live streaming from Bo's back front yard, as he calls it, because it's in my front yard, but he calls it the backyard for some fucking reason.
Well,
I don't understand. Well, it's a backyard because of what? No, dumbass. There is a backyard and a front yard. What the?
It's just funny. Oh, you know what? This has been going on at the farm. It's been fucking cold.
Really? How cold?
Really cold. Like yesterday, it was negative something. And last night, it was negative 15.
Negative
It's
15?
been cold. Yeah, it was fucking cold.
Well, you know, they got like 20 something last night, but I didn't realize how cold it was.
Well, you're 4 degrees warmer than we are right now. Come on now.
Dude, I was sitting here last night. I was sweating balls. It was so fucking hot in my room. I had my heater off and I was still fucking sweating. I was like, oh my God. And it's not the cold. It's just the way my body is, you know? And I'm like, dude, is there like a heat wave going on? I'll look at what the forecast. Grab that app on your iOS and Android devices. He's our sponsor. But I'll look at what the forecast, and it's like 22 degrees outside, and I'm like, why am I sitting here feeling like I'm in a goddamn sauna? I'm like, what the fuck? But yeah.
Oh man.
That's been my fucking life. Oh my God. Oh shit.
I mean, I had to open the bedroom window last night when I went to bed because it was fucking hot in there. And then it was like negative 15 degrees out. So there you go.
I gotta let Toad know. No, Toad, and it's not that I don't have your episodes. It's just that I've had a dying week, and I've read nothing about Media Litter Sandwich or the Ruck Up podcast, so I can't tell anybody what the shows are about this upcoming week. It's regular schedule for you guys. Okay, Toad. I hope that fixes your confusion with what's going on with Media Litter Sandwich. He got in late apparently and just heard the ass end of what I said. He probably heard Media Litter Sandwich and that was it. So a big thing happened this week, you guys. A big fucking thing happened this week. Something that people have been bitching at me for the past 2, almost 3 fucking years happened on February 12th, 2020. And I gotta say, I'm goddamn proud. The DV radio store officially opened up.
Yes, it did.
Yay.
Yes, it did. If you've not been over there, head over there. There's a link right there. If you look to the left of the chat, if you're on a computer, it says DVR store. If you're not on a computer and you're on a mobile device, if you press that hamburger-looking menu at the top and it opens up that says DVR store, press it. It'll take you directly to the store. It's that fucking easy. We have cheap shirts and we have the expensive shirts. That's the best way to explain that. So a lot of people were saying, you know, the shirts are expensive, this, that, and the other. My best way to explain that all to you is, as with any trend that happens in the world, all companies up their prices on certain things. You look at trends in fashion, they up their prices with the retro look. They up their price with the vintage look. And when someone like us has them made, we have to compensate for how much we pay our supplier and how much you have to pay. So we have to fucking find a middle ground where it's cheap for you guys in the long run and we still make some type of profit. So a workaround to make the normal shirts with a back graphic and the DV Radio logo on the front left breast of the shirt, we took the back graphic, moved it to the front, so you only get the back graphic on the front of the t-shirt for the cheap shirts. You don't get the front and the back graphic. I hope that's not too fucking complicated for those listening right now, because Oink fucked my fucking world up the other night when he was asking me the goddamn question.
Was there something on the front?
Dude, you should have seen the way Oink asked me that. Like, I can't even tell you how he fucking asked it. That's how fucked up it was. Like, how did you ask it? Like, what?
I don't know. There might have been a lot of, painkillers going on at that time when I was talking to you.
Well, then Oink comes back and he's like, sorry, little dude is slapping his jaws over here while he eats. And I'm like, oh my God, I hate that so much. And then we got on a tangent about people eating with their mouth open going,
oh, I hate that.
Yeah. So, but please go check out the DV Radio store. We have the normal shirts, front and back graphic, and then we have a cheaper version of that for you guys that want the graphic shirts but can't afford the full-fledged price. All right. Don't ask for certain merchandise, because right now we're not going to get more merchandise. It's not happening. I don't care how much you beg, plead, and borrow. It's not going to fucking happen. Okay. So don't fucking ask. Don't say, can we do this? Can we do that? Don't fucking do it. It's not happening. I won't fucking budge. You're not going to change my mind. When we get some more money incoming from the sales and other things of that nature, then we'll look at other avenues of merchandise and stuff like that for you guys. But right now, T-shirts is all we've got. What do you guys think about the graphics? Those of you that seen them or have your T-shirts.
Well, they got the typical DV fuckery style that has the nice middle fingers that you probably shouldn't wear to work. Just saying. But they do have the other graphics where you can, just the DV radio logo and the lightning, and then of course the color version. So you do have options out there.
Yeah, I've been wanting to do a middle finger T-shirt for a long ass time. You can ask DV6. I've wanted to do that for a very, very long time. The one that I wanted to do, I haven't done yet. It might come later. We'll see. But I designed the buttons for Patreon with the middle finger, and I was like, you know what? We're gonna do that on a shirt. That's what we're gonna fucking do. And I got to thinking about it, and as Oink said, we need PC versions because some people, whether you're at work or you want to go somewhere nice, but you want to show off your support for us or whatever, I was like, I'll do a family-friendly version as well. So you have, like Oink said, your normal DV fuckery, and you have your, hey, this is a cool T-shirt kind of stuff. And please read the descriptions. I beg you. Those were fun to write. I like writing descriptions. Just, you are numero uno. Do what? What was that, Oink?
I said there's definitely hidden gems in there.
Yes, yes. Oh, fuck. And Joel, go read the About section on the DV Radio Store, please. Our favorite Canuck up in Canada. I had to bust some balls. I'm sorry. I don't apologize. I really don't. But yeah, go check that out. Let us know what you think. Let us know when you guys get your T-shirts, how you like them. I'm going to tell you right now, they are the Gildan shirts that most of you are used to. So if you wear a large, typically buy an extra large because you need to do that with Gildan shirts. They're great shirts, but for some reason, no company makes the same fucking size in any goddamn. Go buy Lee's and then go buy Levi's. Go buy a pair of Lee's jeans and then buy a pair of Levi's. Tell me they're the same fucking fit. They're not. Okay, they're not. Oh, but yeah, that's the DV Radio Store, and all that money goes back into the radio, first and foremost. Just so everybody knows. Oh my God, what else am I forgetting? I know there's something I'm forgetting. I don't know. Oh, the GoFundMe. Yeah. The GoFundMe for the DV farm. That thing. That's happening. So the DV farm needs funds very, very badly. Like right fucking now badly. So if you haven't already, go to GoFundMe. The link will be what do you call it? It will be in the chat room on tvradio.net. Dude, this is what happens when I'm sick and I try to do shit and not prepare. I don't even have an itinerary. I'm doing all this shit. This is why I do a fucking itinerary.
Well, it's only an hour show, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, right. So,
Make
anyway.
it till you make it. They would have never known if you hadn't said we didn't have an itinerary.
Well, I was waiting for you to say something earlier, but you never did, and I'm actually proud of you. I am so proud of you. What? Not saying anything about an itinerary. Because you normally do. You're usually the first one that goes, where's the itinerary?
Well, I knew we only had an hour show and that it was up to me to choose what news articles I was going to do.
Right. But back to the GoFundMe. DV Farm. Shut the fuck up. DV Farm needs funds ASAP. Whether you give through GoFundMe or the PayPal on dvfarm.org, we do need funds now rather than later, which means if you're using smile.amazon.com, thank you so fucking much. We do appreciate it. But we won't get those funds until a few months from now, and we need those funds today rather than tomorrow, like I said. We need to fix the bus. We have a few things that I don't know if Google can tell off the top of her head what everything is that we need, but I know the bus is one huge project we need to get on the road.
The bus, the backhoe, the six-wheeler. We need to get actual fields for the horses this summer. We need to clear more land and like flatten it out. I don't know what else.
Right. So, you guys heard it here. We need your fucking money.
I'm broke, bitches. Not me personally. The farm. The farm isn't broke either. Oh my god.
I gotta call.
Just forget I said that.
We're all fucking broke. Legitimately, we are. She's not lying. But
oh man, this will end up so wrong.
Fucking hell. Oh my god. Moral of the fucking story. Go to GoFundMe and help the DV farm right fucking now, please.
Oh man.
If you can't help us out, share the GoFundMe. If you'd rather give with your credit or debit card, head to dvfarm.org. Go inside the website. Once you're in there, click on the donate tab. Get in there. There's a monthly and a one-time link. Once you click on one of those, the PayPal donation link comes up. You do not have to have a PayPal account to give to the DV farm. It goes through our PayPal account. It comes out of your bank, debit, credit, whatever card that you use. Okay. So I just want to make that clear. I know some people still are confused with that. I understand it's not that easy. But yeah, that's the two best ways to give right now. If there's another way you want to give monetarily, and you're not sure how to do it, email us at info@dvfarm.org and put in the subject, need to donate to DV Farm. Okay, that way DV6, Google, myself can be like, oh, we need to read this right fucking now. Because I've read some of the subject lines in the emails and Google has too, and we're like, okay. And then like 10 months later, we've forgotten about it, and someone is like, did you get my email that I sent like 2 years ago that was like subjected, hey? No, we didn't. But it was like a really important fucking email, but you subjected it, hey. Okay.
Right?
Oh my god.
It's like
I got a
be
cough
Pacific.
Again. Goddamn. Anyway, something else I'm proud to say. Betsy Ross has completed Fight 3 to Fight Back. If you didn't know, she is the author of the Fight series, Fight 1 and Fight 2 to Fight Again. They are both available on Amazon Fight. The first part is available in paperback, Kindle, and audio on Amazon, and Fight to Fight Again is in paperback and Kindle on Amazon. And the links are getting sent through chat right now. I can't fucking talk. Shut the fuck up, Google. But Fight 3 to Fight Back focuses more on drug addictions and how drugs inflict harm in the veteran community. Betsy will be coming on here on Barrett's Talk very soon to talk with us about Fight 3. So please, if you haven't grabbed Fight 1 and Fight 2 to Fight Again, grab those, read them. They're really easy to read. I am going to tell you, heed caution when reading these, as there are, for lack of a better term, triggers in the stories. They're very personal as far as emotions and mental stuff and things of that nature. They talk about everything from suicide to depression, everything that everybody's afraid to talk about, that we try to talk about in a way to help you guys. All of them are 100 pages or less. They're very easy to read. Like I said, you can read one word a day if you have to. So read those if you can. Let Betsy know, let us know what you thought about the books, about the stories, how they impacted you, how they, brought up something good, whatever. Let us know. Let her know. Feedback helps. Trust me. Frosty, Oink, have you guys read these? You have, right?
Yep, I've read both of them, and I can't wait to get my hands on number 3. Like I said, for somebody like me that was, Air Force, let's be honest, we didn't see a lot of that stuff, happen. So for me to sit down and, like you said, to easily read through those 100 pages was pretty quick for me. But at the same time, I could see a different side of what our brothers and sisters are going through that I personally didn't see. So it sheds light to something that's very true and hits everybody. And, I think it's even great for family members. If you have a husband or a spouse, a significant other that's going through these things and you just can't wrap your mind around it, grab one of these books, take a quick read through there, and it sort of helps you kind of, relate a little bit more. At least I found it that easy, to read and, like I said, relate.
Definitely. Yeah. Frosty?
Yeah, I found that they were easy to read as far as the writing and everything, but the subject matter sometimes you kind of had to sit back and think about a little bit because it hit home in a few spots and made you look at things from a little bit different point of view that was kind of caught you off guard at times. But overall, they were easy to read, short books, great writing. Yeah, they were good. Can't wait for that third one to come out, and the fourth, or however many more there's going to be.
Yeah, definitely. As Frosty and Oink touched on, these aren't easy books to read, and for good reason. They bring up subject matters, again, that people are afraid to talk about. It's taboo. It's wrong. We should keep it a secret. You need to be a man, be a woman. This is what needs to be out there. Me and Betsy has talked about this in great lengths. It needs to be talked about more. So, again, heed caution when reading these. If you need somebody, have them on standby to talk to you if you're reading one of these books, or all three of them when the third one comes out. Again, Betsy is going to come on and talk to us about Fight 3 and hopefully elaborate a little bit more on what her writing style is. And talking about her writing style, it's not your typical, hey, I've got a college degree, I'm going to make this sound like, professional and shit. And who the fuck just left? Google. Okay. That scared the shit out of me. Holy fucking Christ. But, God
see you, bitches. I'm out.
Right? Fuck this shit, I'm out. But going back to Betsy's writing style, it's something that it's like how we talk in everyday society. It's not your elaborate, it's not, don't look for grammatically correct everything. That's the best way to put it. And again, for good reason. You should be able to read it without having to say, hey, what does this word mean? And that's another thing. She's got a glossary, if I'm not mistaken. Betsy, I know you're listening. Tell me if I'm wrong. For those of you who are listening that might be civilians or might be in another branch and not be familiar with acronyms, she's got the definitions of certain acronyms that you may not be familiar with. But again, Betsy, Fight Series, go check out Fight 1 and Fight 2. Let her know what you thought about them and prepare for Book 3, which I need to read Book 2. I know, Betsy. I know. I fucking know. Shut up.
Get him, girl. Get him.
She always brings that up. And I'm like, look, I didn't even read Mike's book when he sent it to me. I've yet to read that fucking book, and I want to read both of them. So. Oh, my God.
That's why I do the Kindle app, because I can actually, when I got a few minutes, I can actually sit there and read on my phone or even, here at the house. So it makes it a little bit easier.
Speaking of the Kindle app, I got me and my mom some Kindles a couple years ago. They were on sale, and I got them. And they had all of our books that I've gotten through the years on Amazon. So we're using them. I think that's when I bought the brand new couch. Well, it's not brand new anymore, but it was a brand new couch at the time. So we had to move stuff around. Guess what happened to those Kindles?
It's hard to say.
Can you say a black hole? Because nobody fucking knows where the fuck they are. They just grew legs and walked the fuck away from my house. Like, 2 Kindles disappeared. What's that, Frosty?
Did you look under the couch cushions?
Well, the old couch is gone. The new couch, if they were under that, they're gone. They're broke. They're toast. I don't know where they're at. I really don't. She doesn't know where they're at. It's like they literally grew feet and walked the fuck out of our house. So, I don't know. I'd like to have my Kindle back though. Hey, Mom, if you're listening. No, she's not. She's watching some race or some shit. We were going to have Google do news later on in the hour, but she decided to tell her computer to tell her to fuck you, restart. Oh, that's funny. We were going to sort of have the Snafu Music Hour kickoff this week, but I was dying. And I said, no. I've literally done no work this week except for the store. That is all I have done this week, you guys, really. Yeah, fuck this week. Fuck this week in the ass. Oh, my God. Oh, me, oh, my. What a wonderful day. So, yeah. How was your guys' week?
It wasn't too bad. It's this hip pain, been going to PT, physical therapy, and been trying to get that under control. But for whatever reason, this go around, it's kind of like a roller coaster. I go to PT, and the pain and stuff subsides for a day or two, and then it starts to creep back up. I go to PT, and it goes back down. Well, go figure. Friday, Wednesday, Thursday last. I don't fucking remember.
Wednesday.
Sometime this week. Shit, I slipped on the ice. Not enough to where I fell and busted my ass, but enough to where your leg just comes out from underneath you. And dude, it was, of course, it was the hip that was all fucked up. So it just threw that fucker out of whack again. And
talking about slipping on the ice, was that guy that was at the supermarket playing the Benny Hill theme to all those people slipping on the ice there when you done that, or?
He could have been, and it would have been hilarious because I would have high-fived him. But no, he wasn't around.
Anyway,
would have been busy because it's been slicker than shit after last weekend.
I've seen something in the news. This is Saturday, so it would have been Wednesday or Thursday. They were talking about how bad it was in one of the lower parts of Alaska. Like, it was probably one of the worst, quote-unquote, winters it's ever been in Alaska in that part. I don't know how true that is. You guys live up there, not me.
Yeah, it's probably all those, Juno fuckers that, chloride when it gets below freezing. It wouldn't surprise me none.
Yeah,
in Kodiak, because they keep getting hit with some storms that keep knocking them all over the place.
Well, see, it reminds me of last year when the storm of the century hit North Carolina's coast and destroyed North
one that
Carolina.
almost took you guys out?
Yeah. Lord have mercy. Oh, gosh. See, everybody was telling me, like, no, be safe. You need anything, you let us know. And I'm like, dude, it's not going to do shit, man. I've seen this shit before. But they're saying it's going to be bad. Dude, I live here. I know. Nothing's going to happen. Sure enough, all the stores closed down, batten up the hatches and latch the doors. Not a goddamn thing happens, dude. Nothing. Oh, that was funny. That was fucking...
The storm of the century is about to hit North Carolina. Everybody needs to prepare.
Yeah, it hit all right. It fucking hit. It went... This is what it done. It went... It was like a mosquito fart. Google's back. Oh my God.
I know, right?
Oh, shit.
How was your... So I'm sitting here, Midnight Frosty is talking, and all of a sudden I hear nothing, and my computer tells me that my internet is dead and decides to restart on its own.
Yeah, it scared the shit out of me because I wasn't expecting to hear Zoom go ding dong.
I'm like, what the fuck is this shit?
I thought fucking Microsoft was pulling a recoil on me and starting to fucking alarm and scream at me like it's done there a couple times.
Nope.
So, how was your week there, Google?
Cold.
Cold, motherfucker.
Snowy.
That's how my goddamn week was.
Rainy. Stressful. And I just found out that we have fucking homework for Chapter 4 in Anatomy and Physiology that's due tomorrow. Well, we haven't even started Chapter 4 because we had a fucking test. Like, we've gone over 2 pages in our AMP Chapter 4 class, and I'm like, and I thought the homework was due next Saturday. Nope, right. It's due tomorrow. I'm like, well, I guess I'll be reading tomorrow and doing homework. And hope that I'm a first-time go at that station, so I don't have to do it a second time.
Speaking of timelines, someone asked yesterday how long shipping is on orders. Usually 3 to 5 days. I wouldn't expect more than 5 days. How long was it for you and you two, Frosty and Oink?
I think it was close to that 5 days, but I think that was just because we had just launched it, the store, and it was one of the, obviously one of the first orders. So I think they were still in the production phase of getting all that stuff together, but still, I don't think it took that long once they sent the message.
Right. What's that, Frosty?
Yay.
Frosty, what were you saying?
Right around that 5, but it seems like I remember one of Oink's shirts was holding it up and taking a little longer.
Yeah, so Oink decided to get the fucking splatter shirt, and nobody else got the goddamn thing when we launched for Patreon members, right? Oink is the only motherfucker that gets a splatter t-shirt. His holds up everybody's fucking production.
Sorry, guys.
And then, on top, to make it all better, his is the last order that ships out. Because the day I tell Frosty and Oink, because we got to chat, so we don't bother everybody else, I'm like, dude, Oink, yours is going to be last. I can already tell. Not even an hour later, his comes through. Shipment has went out. And it's Oink.
Oh, my God.
I was like, this is great.
Last one to get it.
Yep. I was like, this is fucking great.
Oh, you know what? Talking about shipping and stuff, that reminds me. I was supposed to let you guys know that the coffee, the radio coffee that was donated to the guys was gone in like a day.
God damn.
That's how good it was.
That was 5 pounds?
I'm like, yeah, it was a 5-pound bag and a 12-ounce bag.
What the fuck did they do? Eat it?
Mainline that shit.
What? That is some strong ass coffee. What the fuck?
It's crazy. They drink coffee like nobody's business over there.
Yeah, but goddamn, 5 pounds and a 12-ounce. God, son.
I'm just letting you know.
Wow.
We're not inviting them down to Ubora when we go fucking celebrate. Fuck that. Put them out of business. Holy shit. 5 pounds and a 12-ounce bag, and it's fucking gone. Wow. Dude, I'm at a loss for words. Well, it must be good fucking coffee if it's already fucking gone.
Yep.
Because those guys are picky. I know those guys are picky. They're really fucking picky. For them to go through it that fucking quick, holy shit.
Yep.
I gotta ask.
It's crazy.
I gotta ask Phil if he put some crack or something in it. Like,
let's go into the farm. Let's lace this shit.
Oh,
right?
Man.
Dogs can't smell it. Oh god. Oh hell, fire and brimstone. Lord of mercy. Yeah, we're not taking any breaks this hour. We had the 2 minutes before the show. I think Live will forgive me this one night for not having another break. So if not, I'll pay the restitution to their ad revenue that they're gonna lose on their fucking 10 cents or some shit, whatever the fuck it is. We actually, no shit, I was looking at her because they have a report for ad revenue on how many listeners are listening in and how much that revenue grants them. And in one Saturday, I shit you not, in one Saturday, we pulled like $1,200 for them assholes. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Where's our fucking piece? Like,
no kidding.
But honestly, that helps us with the pricing here. So I got to be grateful. I can't complain too damn much, or we'd be paying a shit ton more for
Mario
being...
Talk Wheels on wheels and
yeah,
pants on and having a stroke.
Right? I'm having a stroke.
Why are my pants on my head?
I don't know what's going on with Frosty, but it sounds like his battery pack is dying because he, like, and so, am I the only one hearing that?
I I don't know.
Why are my pants on my head?
Oh, man.
Oh my God. Speaking of coffee, yes, Toad and Ubora is fucking awesome. If you haven't tried Battlegrounds Coffee, head over to ubораcoffee.com and check out Battlegrounds Coffee. That's DB Radio's own special blend. Me and my mommy made it, and I gotta say, I'm pretty fucking proud of that goddamn coffee. Let me tell you what, boy. Woo! Go try it. It's all natural. I hate using that terminology, but I don't know how else better to explain it. There's no additives, no chemicals, nothing like that. Betsy hated it when she first tried it. You'll get to hear that on the Sunday Morning Coffee Show, the first episode, and then and Phil's on there, so she got to break Phil's heart for about 2.5 minutes. I put her ass on the spot. I sure did. I wish I could have seen her face turn red that day. That would have been great. Love you, Betsy. But go check out Battlegrounds Coffee Blend. A portion of that does come back to DD Radio. If you like it and you want more of it, do like Scav and Oink and go to Patreon and get the Darkness tier. It's a discount. You can get £5 each month. Woo!
Yay!
Yep.
And it ships automatically. You don't even have to think about it anymore.
Yeah, thanks to my ass. Because I manually input that shit, you dicks.
Well, it saves me from going on there and ordering it.
Right? Fucking Oink, the first time he done it, he was like, so do I have to go on there and order it? Or I was like, nah, I'll take care of it. And the first time we done it, we forgot whole or ground, right? And I think you got ground, didn't you?
I think the first time, yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, dude, I want it whole. And I'm like, oops. And so the next time, Phil's like, okay, do it like this. So every time I send it each month, I like copy and paste the exact same email. And I'm like, hey, dude, just Oink this week or this month. Hey, dude, just Oink again this month. Hey, guy, Oink again this month. It got to the point where I think it was this month, I didn't get on my computer, and I was like 8 hours late of looking at my emails. So Phil had to message Oink and say, hey, dude, does it come to your address or one of these other 5,000 other addresses that you've inputted? Oh, man. We have fun. I got to say, Ubora, I have fun working with Phil. I think we all do. So, oh, man. Google, do you want to do news now, or?
Sure.
Do you want to do the intro or no?
No, we're good.
Okay. Good, because I didn't have it queued up. Honestly, was like, yeah, I'm not going to queue it. Maybe she won't do it. And then she was like, no, I want to do it. And I'm like, okay, we'll do it.
Hey,
we'll do the abbreviated one.
That's great. All right. So I have to do this one because Grown Ass Man sent it in. And it's his first news story ever that he sent in. And he said, look, Google, I found a story not from Florida.
And it was funny because I'm sitting here and I don't touch the stupid junk chat box until the end of the week. And I'm like, what the? And I'm reading the title and I'm wanting so bad to click on it, but I couldn't.
So here it is. Battle between Oklahoma neighbors involves alleged Roomba attack. We all know what a Roomba is, right?
I don't think everybody does, but
it's that vacuum cleaner. It's like a circle and it does it on its own.
It's an automatic vacuuming cleaner thingy.
There you go. An Oklahoma neighborhood is on edge. On edge. Jesus Christ. After one of their neighbors tried to break down a fence with a Roomba, John Stafford is accused of being at the center of a violent spree that involved him allegedly throwing fecal matter and barricading himself inside his home. Eventually, the bomb squad and the SWAT team were called out and he was taken into custody. The ordeal was all captured on video. I'm not going to play the video because obviously you guys would not be able to see the video. I told him, if you break through this fence, I will I will have to shoot you, David Baird said. He's one of the neighbors. He had his gun in hand after Stafford, his neighbor, allegedly tried to break down their shared fence with a Roomba vacuum cleaner. How the fuck is a vacuum cleaner going to break down a goddamn fence?
That's what I was trying to figure out when you first read that part. I didn't want to interrupt you, but I'm like, it's a fucking Roomba. It's not a goddamn bulldozer or a tank. What the fuck?
Well, it gets better. Bear said, I was scared for my family. His wife and kids were huddled inside their home after a 12-hour ordeal with the man next door. He threw fecal matter out from his driveway onto our yard, said Baird, who, along with his neighbors, captured it all on video. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Oh, my God.
Stafford barricaded himself inside his home while making several calls to police. You must come out and surrender yourself, said officers outside. I'm like, this story is just too crazy.
Oh, my God.
It almost could, qualify for a Florida story at this point.
I know, right?
Could one of you grab that news link and drop it in chat? I think they're wanting to see the video now.
After trying to lure Stafford outside, negotiators eventually released canisters of pepper spray to get him out. Police are still trying to figure out why Stafford was in such a violent rage.
I want to know what thought process he had to say, hey, this room is going to go through your fence, bitch. Like, what?
I know, right? He was taken to the Oklahoma County Jail and is facing a complaint of planning an act of violence.
Wouldn't that be a terroristical attack?
Oh, man.
Because he tried to bomb them, right, with a Roomba?
He tried to break down the fence with a Roomba.
So why was EOD called?
No, SWAT. No, you're right. Bomb text, right?
Yeah. So why the fuck?
Yeah,
What
the bomb squad and SWAT were called.
These people had to have been living under a rock the last 15 fucking years not to know what a fucking Roomba is.
I'm like, this is fucking crazy. Did someone drop the link? Because I'm not in.
Frosty
Yes,
did.
Frosty did.
Yeah. All right,
Thank you, Frosty.
But there you go. So we had to cover that story. I saw this one this past week, and I was like, oh, hell no. So I've been purposely calling Storm and Yui our pets. PETA mocked for calling pet a derogatory term, suggesting companion instead. And I'm like, bitch, my dog is my pet because he's not paying the fucking bills. I am. He doesn't even have a job. So PETA has sparked some backlash after a spokesperson for the animal rights organization called the term pet derogatory, claiming that it patronizes the animal. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that my dog knows the difference. On the daytime television program Good Morning Britain, Jennifer White of PETA attempted to explain the group's position on the word pet and suggested it should be switched with more inclusive terms like companion and human care. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that the phrase more inclusive terms now extends to our pets. I mean, Jesus Christ. A lot of people at home who have dogs or cats will call them pets and refer to themselves as owners, and this implies that the animals are a possession, like a car, for example. When you refer to animals not as the living beings as they are, but as an inanimate object, it can reflect our treatment on these animals.
I'm going to tell you right now, pets are like kids. I own that motherfucker. They don't pay the goddamn bills, and I feed them and take care of them. They are either pets or kids, one of the two. I own their ass.
I whip that ass just the same.
Right? Fuck, man.
The crux of White's argument hinged on her belief that referring to an animal as a pet creates a perception of that animal being disposable, a point she tried backing up with a seemingly non-related point that people who are gifted pets for Christmas return them to shelters by January because the novelty has worn off. Naturally, those appearing alongside her, including Good Morning Britain hosts Piers Morgan and Susanna Reid and publicist Nick, whatever, had opinions. I don't know his last name. Nick was quick to interrupt White's point about the dogs being returned quickly after Christmas, claiming it was a problem with education, not the words that are used. You're trivializing all the work PETA has done by basically trying to change a name. I am an owner because I bought my dog and I own it. Nick continued, equating the term owner with ownership and the idea that to own something means having some kind of care for something and taking responsibility. I have responsibility for my dog as an owner. Like, wow, this guy is pretty smart there.
Wow.
Those on Twitter had to respond. Those on Twitter seem to be on the pet side of things. Such as Doodle said, "What a complete load of nonsense. Why give her airtime? Get on with the important animal issues." Jeez.
I got to bring up the Super Bowl ad since Google brought this up. So PETA made a Super Bowl ad they spent a couple $1 million on, and the NFL had it pulled. Apparently, the entire cartoon animated ad shows animals kneeling. If you don't remember, Kaepernick started a kneeling protest to combat racism and shit like that. And at the end of this PETA ad, it says, "In speciesism." I kid you not. They pulled a "Hey, let's stop racism" parody and said, "Let's end speciesism." Like fucking PETA. Like they've done some fucked up, retarded, dumbass shit. But they spent a couple $1 million on a commercial that never got seen by anybody.
Oh man, they're friggin'.
And the NFL was like, "Hey, this is too much." Even the NFL was like, "Hey, this is too far."
It's probably because they had all the pets kneeling, and the NFL was like, "Yeah."
Well, at the end,
I don't think so. I remember all this kneeling shit. It did not go well.
Well, at the end, they have a bald eagle on a tree branch, and he's not even really kneeling because his knee isn't even on the branch. He's just like there with his knee bent, and he's like looking at the fucking screen, and then it goes to the end credit.
Oh, man.
Hashtag end speciesism, and I'm like, what the fuck is speciesism anyway? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know.
PETA,
like to come up with new shit.
PETA and anti-vaxxers, they need to commingle and go fucking live on Mars or some shit. Like that's who we're sending to Mars.
China.
No, China. Yeah. Anyway, back to news. Google. Hello. And something else happened. Let's see. Fuck my life, she says. Oh my god.
The power of live radio, people, right here.
Oh my god. I think we need to come out with an official shirt. We're professionals at being dysfunctional. Zoom said fuck you, she said. I don't think it was Zoom this time. Oh my god. I don't think it was Zoom this time. That's what I sent to her. Well, Google is not going to finish the news, and I don't know what other stories she wanted to tell. And we don't know if she's going to come back now. She's probably sitting there cussing up a storm. I think Six is using the internet upstairs. Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Well, I guess that's the end of the news for now, unless she makes a miraculous return. Oh, call me back, she says. So I guess I'm calling her back. Oh, fuck.
Stand by, folks.
Oh, there she is. You okay, Google? You're muted, just so you know.
I forgot I was muted and I was talking. And then I'm like, they can't hear me. Fuck my life.
Yes.
Right, I have one more story that I have to get through.
You know what's funny? I say, and back to news, silence.
I was like, what the fuck is going on? And
you.
Then, I saw the little microphone going under you, Bo, and I'm like, I hear nothing.
Oh, my God.
Oh my goodness. All right. Last story. This one came from Midnight Frosty. I was about to tell him too. I'm like, Frosty, you might need to do your story, but
I have it up ready.
So cursing collar can help your dog express their inner rage. I wonder what PETA thinks about that.
I want this collar.
A new gadget helps pet pooches express their inner junkyard dog by spewing swear words from a speaker on their collar while they bark. Who's... Oh, sorry, I forgot the line. Who's a vulgar boy? The battery-powered cuss collar is programmed to blurt out pre-recorded profanities, such as they bleeped some of this out in the story. Bullshit, motherfucker, and fuck with every woof woof, according to the company being behind the gag gift, and it may help pups vent about their rough day. R-U-F-F, not R-O-U-G-H. We all know your pooch probably has some built-up rage for those times that you didn't come home or skimped pretty hard on his dinner that night. A write-up on odditymall.com reads, just let them curse their frustrations away. It's a $60 leather collar and is made with a device that detects a dog's bark, then randomly selects a curse word to spout it. It comes with a padded interior strap and steel buckle. That'd be so awesome. We actually have a dog collar that lets you say, we actually have a dog collar that lets you know what your dog is really saying. A video from the company website states.
Well, I know what I'm grabbing on paycheck day.
I'm like, oh man, that's so amazing.
Especially for Yogi, because he'll look at us and he'll start doing his out of no fucking where, and you know he's sitting there going, "Hey, motherfucker, listen, I got something. Hey, bitch, listen." Like, you know that's what he's doing.
I know, right? This thing is pretty big.
How big are we talking?
I mean, it's not like huge. Here, I'll drop
said.
I dropped the link for you. The link is cusscollar.com.
Cusscollar.com.
You know, they ought to make one for Huey. That would be fucking hilarious.
Oh my god.
Like one for each dog on the farm and have them going, fuck shit, fuck shit.
Here you go. Use. Fasten snugly around dog's neck. This collar is not a shock vibration training collar and is not intended for anti-barking training use.
I gotta say, that dog looks cute on there, though.
The dog does look very cute.
Dan, fuck you. Why do I have this on?
Right?
I'm definitely grabbing me a couple of these. It's sold out.
Yep, it's sold out.
Don't tell me that.
It's a sold out.
Those motherfuckers.
I know, right?
Well, how the fuck are you supposed... Limited edition. That's the quantity. You can go fuck yourselves.
That is bullshit.
They're probably on the eBay selling them for like $500-$600 now. Wow.
Oh, man.
That's awesome. Can somebody take over just for a second?
No, we don't know how.
Sorry, I was coughing up a hairball just like you were probably right now.
Sorry, my mom's laying down and I'm like really fucking hungry, and I asked her if she could warm me something before she lays down. Because, you know, I can't walk. So sorry, Nogs, but we only have an hour show tonight. Sorry you're late. For those wondering, we do have a discount on patreon.com/DV Radio. If you join, you do get a discount every month for the DV Radio store. We are probably going to design more shirts for people like the Service Dog Show, PTSDog, Drag Out, stuff like that. So be prepared for that. I don't know if they will all have the front and back logo yet. We'll contemplate that at a later date. But we're definitely going to start rolling out some of that soon. Not like tomorrow or next week, but it'll come. We are going to get the Snafu Music Hour up and running as soon as possible. I'm sorry that it's not running. I'm so fucking sorry. People are probably sitting there like, you got the money, but you ain't going to do it. Go fuck yourself. Come live our lives for a day. Oh, shit. Fuck. This is what happens when Bo's sick. He just said he has no filter at all. I think that guy that commented on the Hard Luck Automotive post the other day got the brunt force of Bo at his sickest. So if you don't know what I'm talking,
I'm a little grouchy too when I get sick. So it's all good.
If you guys don't know what post I'm talking about, go to DV Radio's Facebook. Scroll until you find where I'm asking you guys to go vote for Hard Luck Automotive. And I had to say what was on my mind because that guy pissed me the fuck off. I don't know if you're listening right now, but you really pissed me off, guy. I'm not going to lie. I'm having a shitty week, and then you're going to tell me not to ask our followers to go help Hard Luck Automotive with votes? Go fuck yourself. That's what I say. If you don't like what I'm saying, guy, go fuck yourself again. Oh, shit. Everybody's like, oh, damn. Bo's triggered. Triggered. There you go. But
let us know how you really feel.
Right. We'll do insults. Google.
What was that?
Oh, my God. How do we end the show every week?
Oh, fine. I forgot we're only doing an hour, even though you just said it. Okay, my final thought. Mice die in mouse traps because they do not understand why cheese is free. The same thing happens with socialism.
Nice. She's getting all education manual up in here.
I do my best.
Frosty.
Check out all of our podcasts all of our shows on podcast on Podbean, Stitcher, Google Play, wherever else that you happen to find them, and take a listen. Let us know what you think.
Yes, definitely share the fuck out of that because Facebook has really killed our reach. Like, I can't even get 500 people to look at a fucking image anymore because of Facebook. Oink.
If you haven't gone over to the DV store yet, head on over there, check it out, and let us know what you think. And again, grab some of the merchandise. It's good quality stuff, and hey, goes to a good cause.
Yes, that is the DV Radio Store. It has nothing to do with DV End. It's us here at DV Radio controlling it, except for the actual making and shipping. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns about the DV Radio Store, you can contact us and we'll answer them for you. Do not ask us for merchandise. Stop it. Don't ask us when we're getting shit. I'm not going to answer you. I'll fucking ignore the fuck out of you. I'm telling you right now. I'm not going to play that game. I'm not going to play a DV6 and fucking go, hey, I'll let you know more information soon. Because I'm not. I'll let you know it when it fucking happens.
Oh, man.
Oh, shit. Sunday night, Service Dog Show is a rerun from last week. I don't have a song to end on. Do we want to end on a song? What do you guys think?
Up to you.
Decisions. We have so many to choose from.
What do the listeners want to do? You guys want to You guys want to end with a song, or you just want to end the show, or? And we have to sit here for like a minute and a half so they hear that part. Yeah, and I'm gonna mute out and cough now. Like,
so exciting.
Right. This pizza looks so good. Am I the only one that likes pizza like 5 days later?
Oh, no, I do that. Sometimes I reheat it, sometimes I don't.
I can't stand cold pizza. I think I'm the only person in the world that doesn't eat cold pizza.
You can make pizza last 5 days?
Dude, trust me and my mom have worked this shit out, okay? I know how to do this shit now. I know how to sneak shit around certain people that are hogs in my house.
Hide it in the back of the fridge.
So, that reminds me. I've got this little fridge in my room, and she's talking about one day hiding something. I'm like, I've got a fridge in here, Mama. And she's like, oh, I didn't think about that. I'm like...
I was just going to say, even better, she can put the pizza in there.
Right.
Then no one can come in and take it.
Oh, my God.
Not like if they came in to take it, you'd be able to do anything about it. Sorry.
You're a dick. You're a dick.
Oh, man.
Shit.
Oh, my God. Google is a dick.
I'm sorry. It was like I was halfway through that sentence and I'm like, well then.
Google may not have one, but she is one. Oh my fucking God.
Oh man.
Oh shit.
All right, well we can always end it on that note.
Well, I think people are wanting a song. Fuck.
Okay.
God, now I gotta find a fucking song, you guys.
Well, should have never left it up to them.
Just pops up on the list. Hit play.
I can't do that because I gotta plug in my hard drive and all that shit. How about we do Trivium Silence in the Snow? What do you guys think?
It's a silent song. Woohoo!
What? Wow.
Send it.
Yeah, guys, send it. Yeah, send it.
Man.
We'll end with the explanation for our sponsor of Snafu Music Hour, and I will not promise when the podcast is going to be up because I'm fucking sitting here just grasping at straws right now, guys. But for DV6, Recoil, and grown-ass man who couldn't make it tonight, Google Oink Frosty. I'm Bonerwood. You just heard an hour on Barrett's Talk right here on WDVR, DVRadio.net. Until next week, Futsicles. Bye-bye.
Shortly after 9/11, Homes for Heroes was established as a way to say thank you to our nation's heroes. By working with a Homes for Heroes affiliate, firefighters, law enforcement, healthcare workers, EMS, military, and teachers save significant money when buying, selling, or refinancing their home. Buy a home and receive a check in the mail from Homes for Heroes. Sell a home and receive reduced real estate service fees at closing. Refinance your home and receive reduced lending fees. Every time a hero uses Homes for Heroes, they also help others. A portion from each transaction is donated to the Homes for Heroes Foundation that provides assistance to those heroes in need. Although the program is available throughout the nation, it is not available in all areas. For more information, contact Liz with ERA Key Realty Services at buyyourhomewithliz.com/heroes. You can also call Liz at 508-658-0153. More information, head to buyyourhomewithliz.com/heroes. You can also call Liz at 508-658-0153. Go to buyyourhomewithliz.com/heroes for more information.
Hit us up on Facebook and Twitter.
Bye-bye.
That's all, folks.
Goodbye, motherfucker!
DV Radio.